Most of the time we are using this loyalty word for our favorite person, for our lovers. But why do you not use this word for your career, for your growth? You just taken the first step, and then after you stopped putting your effort to improve it. As you are already continue with the learning new kind of things, new ideas and method to learn this language, but this time I am going to provide you little bit different content, but it will be related to your English, it will be related to your growth in whatever field you want that growth. This time I am going to talk about the belief system, how belief system gives you the power to get anything in your life. If you believe, definitely it's going to change your life. You will find the tremendous change in your life if you start applying the psychological method formula in your life. This is going to just transform your life. I would like to share with you my story, how this psychological method, the belief system, worked in my life and how I progressed in my life just because of this concept. But there is one thing, that only believing in any particular thing will not work for you until you take the action. It's a kind of chain which is just close to each other, which is connected with each other. Means once you are going to believe in any work, you are automatically going to take the action, and once you start doing the action, automatically you are going to get the thing that you want to achieve in your life. Why I am talking on this point, because just few days ago, I think 4-5 days ago, I was watching one movie. As I told you that I like to watch horror movies, so it's a kind of a little bit contrast of horror and suspense, all drama, action, everything. This movie was just full of excitement. So I watched this movie. The movie name is Roushani. There were 4 friends. They just randomly meet in a music concert, and there they become friends. In just the first meeting, they decided a trip. Each member were belonging to the different category of work. One of them were musician, one of them were writer, and etc. So as there were 2 girls, 2 boys, as they decided to plan a trip, they went on their trip according to their plan. In that hotel room, there was one book rack, and they were just thinking to play any kind of game. So one of the girl just given this idea, why don't we play the bottle spinning game, when we just roll the bottle, and wherever it is going to stop, the person have to do kind of activity, or have to tell any kind of secret, whatever the other member of that game is going to give you. But the other person, the rest of 3 members, just told no, it's a kind of boring game, let's play the another game. Then another girl just given one very interesting idea to play a game, and it was sounding interesting, because she said, I used to play this game when I was child, and I always find it amazing, I always find it just fun. So this time we are going to play this game. What the game is, I will pick any book randomly, and everyone is going to read the single page of that book with the full belief. Means 100% you would have to believe on the every single word of the written book. So they started reading the chapters, and they started with the full belief. They are not going to think like that it's a kind of fiction story. After playing this game, they just in the 2-3 round, almost 3 members started feeling that like that, no, it's not good, it's giving me the negative vibe, so I will not play this game. And just the trip finished, they went back to their home, they went back to their work, and whatever they had read on that book, it started happening with them. Although they read the negative type of story were written in that book, so everything started happening. And then this girl explained that why all this thing happening, because of the psychological way, because of the psychology of mind. When you give too much attention to anything, to any particular subject, all the time when you are thinking about that thing, when your mind is all the time thinking about the positive or negative concept, definitely it's going to happen in the negative way. If your mind start thinking in the positive way, there is possibility that the result is going to come in your favor. In the simple way, अगर आप अभी गूगल पे सर्च करो, you search on Google how taking tea is important and beneficial for our health. So the result is going to give you every possibility that how taking tea can benefit your health. And when you are going to search कि चाय पीना सेहत के लिए कैसे हानिकारक हो सकता है, आपको 100,000 रीज़न मिल जाएंगे गूगल पे कि ये कैसे आपके सेहत को नुकसान पहुंचा सकता है. इन द सेम वे, अगर आप अपने माइंड को ये डिक्टेट करोगे, ऑर्डर करते हो कि ये काम ना मेरे से नहीं हो पाएगा, जस्ट लाइक कि इंग्लिश बोलना इट्स नॉट एट माई थिंग, इट्स नॉट कप ऑफ टी फॉर मी. सो आपका माइंड it's going to create the every possibility of not happening this thing. It will create the thousands of reason in your brain, in your activities, and कि नहीं हो ही नहीं सकता. मतलब आप एक्टिविटी भी नेगेटिव वे में ही स्टार्ट करने लगोगे. आप अगर सीखने का कोशिश कर रहे हो विद दिस मेंटेलिटी कि नहीं नहीं ये हो नहीं सकता, बट ठीक है देखते हैं ट्राई करके, तब भी नहीं होगा. नो मैटर हाउ मेनी आवर्स यू आर गोइंग टू गिव. अगर आप इस मेंटेलिटी के साथ सीख रहे हो कोई चीज़ कि जस्ट लेट मी ट्राई, ऐसे तो होगा, इससे कुछ नहीं, तो सच में नहीं होगा. बट व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू डू एनी वर्क विथ ग्रेट पैशन, विथ 100% बिलीव एंड डिवोशन, you will find the work started giving you the result. You will find the thing is really started working. मतलब अगर आप इस बिलीव के साथ कुछ भी सीखते हो, जस्ट लाइक कि इंग्लिश सीखते हो, डेफिनेटली आप जो है एक 1-2 मंथ के बाद आप अपने आप में ऑब्जर्व करने लगोगे कि हाँ मुझे आ रही है. लाइक अगर मैं पहले से कंपेयर करूँ खुद को, जहाँ मैं कुछ सीख नहीं पा रहा था, जहाँ पे बहुत कम शब्द थे जिसका मतलब मैं समझ पा रहा था और या पा रही थी, बट नाउ आई एम एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड मोर देन दैट पीरियड. सो दैट्स वाई एवरी person, every big personality used to tell us to keep a positive mindset. Whenever you are pursuing your dream, you should do that with full attention, with full belief. So now I would like to share with you my story, how belief system worked for me, how I have achieved lot of things in my life, but I will talk about very small things which I have received in my life because of this belief system. When I was in 10th class, that time in my whole family member there were no any girl who secured the first position. So, and it was my father's dream that my first daughter, I am the elder in my sibling, so he had this kind of dream that at least you should secure the first position. And my mom always have kind of dream कि नहीं yes, I want to see you at the first division. It become my responsibility that okay, I have to secure. Then first thing, my mom always believed in me that no, you can do it, you can do it. I have always seen you, you are a hardworking girl, and whatever you have decided in your life, you have always achieved that. So this time you are going to do it. She believed in me, and when she believed in me, she created beliefs, this believing in myself. She created how to believe in myself. So firstly, I thought myself, yes, I can do it, definitely I can do it. And yes, I got the first division in my 10th class. And whatever number I have just assumed that at least I should get this number, I should get 360, and I got 366. So it is the first result of believing in myself, of believing in this process. The second thing I achieved through that, when I was in 12th class, that time I decided I'm not going to take any kind of tuition, I will do only my self study, and that's how I am going to just tackle this exam. So what I did, I was continue with self study, I did, and that time I decided to obtain more marks than the 10th board. Means as I told you that I got 366, so this time I decided to know whatever number, even I want to obtain 1 mark, 2 mark, 10 mark, like that, more than the 10th board. And seriously, I got 369. So it was kind of satisfying, like whatever I had decided, I want this, and I believed, I worked according to that, and I got. So sometimes not only the method is going to work for you, not only the tips is going to work for you, there is some psychological thing which required to understand if you want to get succeed. So this belief system also comes under this psychological formula. If you are going to do any work with the full and 100% believing, it's going to work. But only believing will not work, let me assure you, until you work for that. Means like just lying on a bed and dreaming that I will get this in my life, I will be fluent, I will go and talk to any foreigner person with fluency. No, it's all the things is not going to work until you do practice, until you are consistent with your work, until you are loyal with your passion, until you are loyal with your goal. Most of the time we are using this loyalty word for our favorite person, for our lovers, but why do you not use this word for your career, for your growth? Loyalty also comes in that. When you are learning this, when you wanted to learn this language and you have taken first step, so then you are entering in a relationship. It is also kind of relationship with your growth, with your improvement. So why you are not loyal here? You just taken the first step, and then after you stopped putting your effort to improve it. Where is the loyalty? Loyalty, this word is not only used in any kind of relationship, it could be used in several forms. So why don't you use this? Why you are not loyal with your practice? Why you are not loyal with your growth? Why you are not loyal with your progress? If you want to get succeed, then try to be loyal with your hard work, with your action. Are you doing everyday practice? Then you would say no. Then how you are going to get the result? Just tell me. You are not going to get the result. My message would be here to please, if you have decided to get something in your life, be loyal towards that, believe in that, and do work for that. if you are not going to work, you are not going to get the result. I hope this video is going to help you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next video. For now, bye.